Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this review, we're gonna look at the World of Nintendo FALCO. Now, you guys know I like this line of figures because it's allowing us to fill some gaps in our Smash roster, and this is one that I'm really happy to fill. So let's just get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 4 3/4 inches tall to the top of his head, which makes him just about 12 centimeters. So he's not huge, but he will fit in well enough with the various other figures that you'll have in your Smash collection. And if you've already seen or purchased the Fox figure, they share the same lower body, so they're going to be about the same size. Yes, it would have been nice for him to be taller and more accurate, but we're talking about a figure that costs less than $15, so I think it's acceptable. And he does have some pretty nice features, but first, he does come with an accessory, which is just a miniature R-Wing. Looks pretty cool, doesn't really serve much of a purpose, but it is included. Now, in terms of the figure itself, some of the paint job's not too bad. If you look at the face, it's pretty clean. They did a good job with it. I mean, there's no shading or anything, but it looks pretty nice, especially given the price point. The torso, or the chest area, that has a fair amount of paintwork. Also, they painted the zippers, they painted the undershirt, they painted the other undershirt, they painted the orange thing, they painted the blue sleeves, they painted the belt. I mean, it's not a bad figure, especially given the price point. And then if you look at the boots, those are all painted also. As far as articulation goes, it is fairly limited, but it will be good enough to have him in your Smash collection. And for those of you that are wondering, hey Anthony, where's your Smash collection update? I'm in the middle of moving, and it's going to be a really long move. I don't mean long as in it's going to take a couple of days. I mean it's going to take a couple of months, and all of my imports and everything are already boxed up, and they're going to be going across the country, and then I'm going to be going way later, so I'm not going to be able to compare or do any of those kind of videos for a little while, so you're just going to have to hang tight and hope everything goes smoothly and I get all of my figures back in one piece. The neck can rotate. By the way, the sculpt is pretty good on this guy. It's not the most detailed, but it looks pretty good. The neck can just rotate. That's about it. Shoulders have a full ball hinge, so you can bring the arms all the way up that way, rotate them around all the way. Then you get a hinge in the elbow and a rotation, so that gives you your bicep swivel. So if you want to put him in a fight pose, you're going to be able to put him in a fight pose. It's not going to be the most dynamic pose in the world, but it'll work. So I'm pretty pleased with that. We have a waist twist. We have a hinge in the tail. Not that it's actually going to be that helpful, but it's there. The hips are generally technically on a ball peg, not generally. They don't go very far forward because of the way they sculpted the crotch to kind of hide the articulation. I don't suggest this. You could, and do this at your own risk with parental supervision, if you're a youngster, you could trim that a little bit to get better range out of the hips, but that's going to be up to you guys. They don't have the best range just because of that sculpt. They do go in and out just a little bit, but mostly just forward and back. The knees, they have a hinge and a swivel, so you're not going to get the most out of it, but it'll be enough, like I said, just enough to fill the spot. And like I said, again, it's less than $15, so I think that's okay. And then for the ankle, we have a decent hinge. So not the best figure in the world, but definitely one worth having. If you're a Star Fox fan or a Smash fan, you can add FALCO to your collection for not too much money, and he's going to look pretty darn good for the price. So I'm very happy with it, and I recommend it, and I think you guys will enjoy this figure. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, other good stuff. We talk about video games. I even do some Smash videos from time to time. Movies, TV shows, figures, obviously, all kinds of fun stuff. We live stream every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you tune in for that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.